back today at the store. Well, we're here at the store every day. It's been insanity. Just not that crazy busy, but just delivery after delivery after delivery. And there's only 2 people here, so there's only so much time that we can allocate to getting things out of the hallway, bringing them in, pricing them, putting them in the POS system. So it's been nuts. If you're new here, and this doesn't make sense, we own a grocery store for the last 2.5 years. It's Felicia and I that run it. We have 1 other part-timer, sometimes 2 depending on the season. And this channel is all about small business and personal finance. So if you're into that, please hit the like button and subscribe down below. It really helps this channel and our videos get out further than our general reach. So we really appreciate that. And let's get into it today. It's gonna be a good one. So aside from my usual, keto stuff, produce, vegan stuff, there is a epidemic going on in the world. I don't really consider it that yet. A lot of people in this area of Canada are starting to panic. So having a store, only makes sense to carry things that people want. And I never thought I would, because it's supposed to be like a kind of a gourmet, small boutique grocery. I started carrying toilet paper, hand sanitizer, in little bottles and big bottles, Lysol wipes, things like that everyone's going after, cases of water, because I know that people, and it's been hurting this business, to be honest. People are shopping at the big box stores, hoarding everything in, like water bottles, toilet paper, the very essentials, and while they're there, they're shopping at those stores. My regular customers are doing it because they're already doing it. They're already there buying that stuff, so they're not coming here to buy the usual things they would buy. So that the virus is actually trickling down and slightly hurting this business, and I'm pretty sure, because I've seen a lot of my customers other stores, and they do shop at other stores, and that's fine, but I don't see them as often as I usually do, because I know they're stocking up things, hoarding things in, and buying things in bulk so they don't have to leave the house as much. And there's a group of people that are the panickers, the overdoers, and there's a group of people that it's like it's not a thing at all. So where do you fall? Are you panicked and staying inside, or are you going about your daily business like nothing's changed? It depends what part of the world you're in as well. So leave that in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it.
No, I'm moving the keto these bags to the top here.
It's been a day full of deliveries, okay? Like, I'm talking non-stop deliveries. When you wake up in the morning and you literally have 1,000 things to do and you don't know where to start? That's the day I'm having today. And
a lot of them were unexpected deliveries.
It's a lot of unexpected things to do. And I just, I'm trying to figure out, which ones to do first, and I just keep thinking, what do I need to do first, and nothing gets done. And the simple thing that you can tell yourself is just start with one thing and knock one thing each off your list at a time, one by one. I mean, that's as simple as that, but it's not that easy sometimes, and that's where I'm at right now. There's about 12 different deliveries in this store, on top of things I need to fix that are already stocked. And then you have people coming in too, so that makes it even harder, which I don't want people to stop coming in. It's just a lot at once. And then this one got scammed today. You want to explain that, or should I?
I don't want to talk about it right now.
Basically, we got a fraudulent call from Bell offering a 30% promotion off their bills for existing customers. Alright, lo and behold, it wasn't a real call from Bell. It was someone trying to leech information off Felicia, and it's called the yes-no scam. So they get you to say yes to like really basic questions like, is this the right code that I just told you? Yes. Is your name Felicia such and such? Yes. And Felicia answered a couple of them yes, and then we realized, well, she realized, and we just hung up. So the scam goes like, they'll take your yes, they'll doctor it into a big ticket purchase, and try to send you an invoice and scare you into paying it because you agreed in the first place, because they changed around some voice recording to sound like you agreed to the purchase. Now, it's kind of a really fruitless scam. I don't know if it has any backbone. Felicia's staring at me right now, like worried I can see. Like, even though I'm talking to the camera and she knows what I was gonna say, she's already looking at me like, wow, I didn't know it was that intense. I'm not too worried about it. If we ever get an invoice or something that we owe money, we'll deal with it. My question to you is, have you ever gotten something like this? Have you ever gotten scammed on the phone? If so, or have you ever fell for this exact same scam, the yes-no scam they call it? Leave that in the comment section below. I want to read that and answer back to that.
I answered 5, but they were at separate times.
Right. So we'll see. I mean, I'm not too sure. No information was given, no credit cards or anything like that. Just the point of that story is hold on to your money. Everyone is trying to steal it from you or take it from you, legitimately or illegitimately, but you know, nobody wants you to save your money. No, there's no business that wants you to save your money, even the banks. They want you to spend, trust me. So I'm filling up these 2 coolers right now. This is a dairy fridge, this is a meal/drink fridge. These do very well in your store, trust me. Anything convenient and ready to go, or drinks on a hot summer day, the profit's pretty good on this stuff and there's not too much waste. I mean, dairy, yes, but drinks and ready-made meals should be an okay seller. There's not too much waste. My current sales, I know a lot of people like seeing that. I'm gonna put them right here because I have to check. Current sales are right here for the day. It's been a pretty busy day for a Tuesday. A lot of deliveries and a lot of things going on, like with grocery in general, with the coronavirus, as I mentioned, and Felicia getting scammed. So you can see behind me, there's a lot of Italian products. This tripod that I'm using is not a tripod, it's a jar of it's a shelf of olives and roasted red peppers. So that also is hindering this business as well, because a lot of these products are imported from Italy, and you know, that is one of the main locations for the coronavirus. So that being said, you know, a lot of people are weary on buying things imported from Italy at this point. You know, mind you, these products have been jarred probably 2 years ago, but still, just if it says anything Italian imported from Italy, we noticed a slowdown on this type of stuff as well. Our Asian section is just a shelf. You don't have much, but forget about it. No one's really buying it as much. Not that it completely slowed down, but they're not buying it as much. So that also hindered sales. So the coronavirus does trickle down, no matter what location you're in, to affect you in little ways that end up kind of adding up at the end of the week or at the end of the month. So that's what I'm starting to notice as well. It's not huge, no one really mentions it, but I notice people look imported from Italy and they're kind of putting things back a little more often. There's a lot of Italian products in this store. You know, my heritage is Italian. It's not an Italian-based store, but there's a lot of inventory imported from Italy. So yes, it does affect us in that way as well. Am I mad about it? You know, a little bit, to be honest, but we're gonna survive. Unless things get a lot worse, yeah, we'll be all right. This is one of our best customers right here. I'm gonna show you. Nice little guy. Buys 3 to 4 blueberries a day.
I've read a lot of things like Costco having to put a limit on like toilet paper and water and things like that, just because people are really stockpiling, and I think it's ridiculous. Maybe that's just me, but I don't really think that you need to do that. But all that aside, we have actually taken some precautions here ourselves, just because with everyone being freaked out about it, you really like can't be too cautious, I guess. And we've actually noticed certain things selling more than others since the news broke about the coronavirus. Bagged apples seem to be going more than loose apples. A lot more anyways, just because, you know, the handling factor. No one's actually touching inside the bag versus the loose ones. So we tend to sell a lot more of these now. So we've always done this. We wrap our tomatoes up with plastic and styrofoam. Yes, I know it is not environmentally friendly, but it just looks cleaner to sell them like that. But we've noticed that now that the coronavirus has become like this huge ordeal, they've been selling like crazy like this. Like, I think it's just because people don't want other people to touch their foods and contaminate them. So anything prepackaged is guaranteed to sell like crazy. This has gone far enough, okay? It's just too much. Okay, so I had this girl come in, she was probably about 25, and she comes in, she says hi to me, blah, 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 this and that. She goes to the front door, she didn't even make it like 20 steps into the store, and she holds the door open for her mom. I can literally hear her mom screaming as she's walking in, saying, and asking her daughter if she brought her hand sanitizer. The daughter then says, no, I forgot it in the car, but I'll get it after. And of course, the mom freaks out, says, we're not staying in here, we're leaving. The daughter says, I wanna shop a bit, and the mom insists that they're going home, all because her daughter forgot her hand sanitizer in the car. To add to my story, I was actually going to ask the lady if she wanted hand sanitizer because I do have some at the till, but I didn't even have like the chance to do that because it was just so fast and so wild that it was just like, I couldn't even process what was happening. Like, why? I don't know, man. I can't. So yeah, and then that just happened, and that was like the cherry on top of my day. On top of the 6 deliveries that we got, on top of, you know, the scam call that I got, that I know Ray filled you in on, which I'm still very paranoid about, but I feel like I'll be okay. I didn't give out like any personal information, like credit card numbers or SIN number or anything like that, so I just can't believe it. Like, I'm 28 years old and I fell for this. Almost. Didn't actually fully fall for it, but still it's annoying. Anyways, current sales right now are $12.84, so I'll have Ray put it like right here. I'm gonna watch to see if he puts it like right here. And one more thing, I forgot to mention this. The sprinkles on top of the cherry that's on top of the ice cream is that we have another shelf to build. And that's because we have more inventory coming, which means someone's mad over here.
These things cannot be level. Like, oh.
Now presenting our new shelf. Woo!
Oh, this is heavier than I thought. Okay.
A little dramatic there. As always, thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a comment, give us a subscribe.
Woo!
Bye.